Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. We are 20 minutes away from kickoff here at St. Pius X High School. Kansas City Legends come in to take on Fountain City Athletic in this Kansas City Derby match. I'll be back more with starting lineups and a little preview here in a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight. Fountain City Athletic is ready to take on Kansas City Legends in this exciting Kansas City Derby. Tonight's starting lineup for Fountain City Athletic: Nico Rivera on the left wing, Ricky Lapata back from his 2-game absence on the right. Patrick Musore and John Conde Asanga make a second game in a row as a duo in the center back partnership. Robbie Swank, second straight start for him as well. Kelvin Osai, Caleb Finnan, and Ocean Comfort are your middle three, where Alessandro Rubio, tonight's captain, Cody Bland, and Amir Pasui make up your front three. Amir, new signing to Fountain City Athletic recently, just as this week. Ready to go and make things happen. Just waiting now to get underway. What are we waiting on? Not too sure what we're waiting on right now. I believe we're ready to go now. And we are indeed. Clock is underway. Exciting matchup tonight, as Kelvin Osai immediately trying to get it down the wing to Alessandro Rubio, played back to the goalkeeper now. Pressure immediately from Fountain City Athletic, but Legends do well at the moment to get out of pressure. Moran loses it in the middle, trying to play it down to Cody Bland. Good tackle there to usher it out for a corner kick. Special shout out to our sponsors today, Vermore Bank. Vermore Bank believes in community. With 5 branches throughout the Northland, we're proud to be your neighbors, not just your bank. Make your banking simple. Bank digitally anytime, anywhere, or visit your local branch in Liberty, Northtown, Kansas City, or Kearney. As Chris Fannin tries to whip that into Amir Pasui, first cleared away. Vermore Bank, proud supporter of Fountain City Athletic, equal member lending FDIC. And Caleb Fannin does well to get the turn on after a back heel from Ocean Comfort, and it's going to lead to an early Fountain City Athletic free kick in a very dangerous position. Looks like Alessandro Rubio and Caleb Fannin will be the two to stand over this one. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Alessandro Rubio going to hit it, takes a deflection, headed, and the goalkeeper catches it. KC Legends looking to play it around in the back now. Dumps it off to the side now. But a poor pass, and Alessandro Rubio wants to go quick. Tries to get it into Caleb Fannin, but not on the same page exactly. And they're going to call the foul there on Alessandro Rubio. I think they would rather take the advantage right there. Kelvin Osai does well in the middle there to win it back. Looking for options, gets it over to Rubio. A little different from our typical left wing situation. Rubio there filling in for the injured Albert Kimme, as well as the captain. Sandro wants to get more on the ball. He wants to get into the middle, play a little bit deeper, whereas, Albert Both Albert Jared are the ones that want to push the line as Ocean now collects in the middle. Good ball sent over to Amir Pasuhi, and I'm not sure about that one. I think he had timed that right, but the referee finds it offside. Good ball there from Ocean Comfort, and a good run from Amir Pasuhi. Just missed time there. Ball sent over across. The wind takes this one. Makes it difficult for the Legends. Does well with it, though, and gets it back to 16. Picked up in the middle now by 7. Still 7. Gets it over. Number 6 now. Tries to touch it, but no one's there. Ricky Lapata there. Ocean Comfort's touch almost lets him down. Gets fouled, though, after the pass. Caleb Fannin not able to collect. One good touch there from Fannin, and he could have been gone. But well done there from Ocean to recompose himself after the poor touch and get the pass away. Sandro. Backside to Conde Osongo, and he's going for that with his feet. You would expect him to go for it with his head right there. Zui does well there. Osai. Fannin, now Ocean. Diavola gets back there for it. A ball sitting down the wing, but only player is chasing there. No one over there. Back to Swank, the goalie now. Conde Osongo with pressure. Gets it to Kelvin. Kelvin now over to Musore. Well done there. Musore with a good ball to Caleb. Caleb with the enticing ball to Pasuhi. And they're going to call that foul on Pasuhi there. Ball going to Casey Legends. Taking short now to the center back next to him. Rubio wins the ball. Now with Fannin. Bland trying to get a turn on it. Can't do so. Fannin tries to recollect. Musore coming up from his center back spot. And they're going to call that for a foul. Ball played by Osai. Not a bad ball. Lapata. Rubio. Blocked. Rivera trying to be the first one there. Gets it back into a dangerous spot, but no one there. Comfort. Top of the box. Slips as he hits. Some dangerous opportunities there from Fountain City Athletic, but nothing doing in the end. And a dangerous long ball. Miscontrolled, and now Pasuhi has it. Pasuhi taking it down the wing. Makes a move. Gets it back to Comfort. And they're going to call that out of bounds for a throw-in. Pasuhi does well there. Throwing from Lapata. He likes those long ones. Tries to get into Ocean. Nothing doing there. Tries to get the flick on. And Osongo does well. Osai picks it up. Gets it over to Rivera. He's going to have time to look. Good possession here by Fountain City. Back out wide to Pasuhi. Pushing it. Tries to get it in behind to Comfort. Well defended there, and a cleared ball straight into the stomach of number 6. Swank high off his line, able to collect that one before it does any damage. Lapata. Trying to get to Osai, a little misplayed. And now here come the Legends. Lapata does well there, makes up for it. Only as far as another Legends defender though, and Lapata racing back, gets it out for a corner kick. Shot over. Says Swank took a touch. Good save there by Robbie. Ball sent in, a dangerous ball again. Osongo does well. Fanning up for the second ball. Try to send back in. Just a little too far there, and Fountain City Athletic has a chance to react, or reset. My apologies. Musore gets it to Bland. Bland makes a turn. Tries to get it to Fannin, and Fannin's through the middle. Caleb Fannin gets it out wide to Alessandro Rubio. Rubio's going to take a shot, and it's going to go out for Fountain City Athletic corner kick. That's good. .10:45 played here into the 11th, almost 12th minute. Both teams having decent attacking opportunities. Good ball whipped in. Ocean Comfort still on the feet of Ocean Comfort. Nothing doing in the end, but you really got to expect better with that type of ball sent in. John Osonga does well to collect the ball in the midfield. Swank gonna look to go long to Basui. Not a bad idea. Ball deflected out though. Quick throw from Lapata to Basui. He's putting on the chasers. Does well. Can't get the final touch, but puts Legends under pressure. Good pace there from Basui. Most of Legends' attacks so far has been coming from the left side, but good ball. Cody Bland's not offsides. Cody Bland, he's not offsides. Cody Bland is not offsides. Cody Bland was not offsides. Cody Bland was not offsides. I'm not sure what the call is right here. Cody Bland was onside. Amir Pazui left the ball for him. Gonna have to retake a look at this one before I make any final decisions on my verdict, but yeah, definitely not the correct call. Cody Bland not offsides in that instinct. Taking a goal from Fountain City Athletic off the board with that missed call. If Amir Pazui leaves the ball, then you're no longer able to call the offsides. Cody Bland was the one that picks it up in the middle. Cody Bland was onside when the ball was played. See how Fountain City reacts to that. Throwing for the Legends now. Looking to go long. Musore challenging. Kelvin picking it up in the middle. A little bit of a dangerous ball that Nico Rivera has to deal with. And John Osanga does well to get it away. All the way back to the goalkeeper now. Legends are looking to reset. Still a little concerned, or not concerned, more so confused about that call there, as Cody Bland was in an onside position when the ball was kicked. Yet offsides was the final call. And I definitely, Amir Pasui was definitely offsides. But Cody Bland was not offsides. And he was the one that ended up picking up the ball and finishing it, so. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Nacho Potato LLC is taking care of concessions tonight. Located in the concessions right underneath the press box at the middle of the field. Looks like Legends are going to have to be making an early change, possibly. Yeah, it looks like they're going to have to make a change due to injury there at left back. What's up, Albert? Appreciate you tuning in, man. Sorry to hear about the injury again. Rivera now looking to throw it in. Gets it over the top. Comfort challenging that second ball. Well done there from the Legends defensively. All the way back to the goalkeeper again. Back to the goalkeeper again. Legends really looking to slow things down. 6 shots to 1 so far. Caleb Fannin trying to pick the ball up in the middle. Well done there. Kelvin Osai coming out of nowhere, though, getting the ball to Cody Bland. Now with comfort, gets it over to Rubio. Rubio has one on his back. Still Rubio, and he makes a guy pull him to the ground. Definitely does well to keep the ball at his feet. Nico Rivera looking to whip one in. Pasui puts a challenge on the ball. Only as far as Musori. Musori is going to hit one. Just wide in the end. Not a bad look, but just mishit. What's up, Alberto? We got a couple 5th Division players in there. Shout out to the 5th Division. If you guys don't know about it, you need to go look it up right now. I myself am a player / team owner in that. Super fun league down there on Prospect Plaza Park Friday nights. I see number 10 right there for KC Legends with the red on his left hand is the owner, I believe, for Traders FC. Legends have a couple other guys that play in that league as well. Lapata. Looking for Pazui again, but just behind him. Game slowing down here a little bit in the 18th minute. Not a lot of options there. Fountain City Athletic trying to keep them pressed up high here. Does just that. Out for a throw in now to Fountain City Athletic. I'm assuming the call was out of bounds. Can't quite see that touchline from the press box. Lapata finds Bland checking in. Chest now from Bland. Second time now. Gets it out to Osai. Osai trying to take a touch. Gets it to Fannin. Caleb Fannin gets it over to Rubio. Looking now. Rubio makes one miss. Gets it back to Fannin. Fannin turns onto his left foot. Ball played across and now sent out for another Fountain City Athletic corner. Good play and build up there from Fountain City Athletic, especially between Kelvin, Alessandro, and Caleb Fannin. Ball whipped in over everybody and out for a throw in. A little too hard there from Caleb Fannin. Unorthodox from his typical set pieces. Good throw there, but a good touch. And now Legends are breaking, trying to get the ball out to the left. Is he going to catch up? Doesn't look like it. And again, a good looking counter chance there, but just a misplayed pass and it goes out of bounds. Alessandro Rubio falls, but Rivero picking it up on the wing. Tries to get it to Bland. Bland wasn't quite ready for it, and Legends go all the way back to the keeper. Press is being set high here by Fountain City Athletic. Goes over Lapata's head. And Musori's called on to deal with it now. 19 doing very well, but Musori with a great... I'm not sure about that one. Musori made a great challenge there, and Red fell twice, once while he was already on the ground. Dangerous free kick now for Kansas City Legends, though. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this. Fountain City Athletic not ready. Ball to be whipped in. It's a good floated ball, just a little too much on it. And Asongo's going to usher that one out of bounds. Pretty slow opening 20 minutes. Caleb Fannin looking to pick the ball up now. Ball played out to the right back for KC Legends. Looks to play it up the sideline, but straight into the stands. Rivera to throw it in. Into Bland. Unable to pull it down, but good idea. Good throw there from Rivera. See if Legends is able to get themselves out of this. Good head by Lapata there. Stopping any further runs from happening. Oh, not sure about that call right there. It's going to go in the way of the Legends. Ball sent out to the wing now. Number 2 with it. Working on Rivera. Gets the ball across. Lapata does well to stop number 7 from getting a clean touch on it, but it's still in a dangerous spot. 7 trying to work on Lapata. Ball played into the middle and just sent over the top. Too easy there from the Legends. And I'm not sure what is going on right now. Believe we are doing a water break today. It's only 80 degrees. This isn't Europe, man. We don't need to do a water break in 82-degree weather with the wind blowing. Yeah, I'm not too sure, ladies and gentlemen, but once this water break is over, we will be back. Short-lived water break, but we are back. Ball will restart with Robbie Swank in goal. Played out wide to Rivera. Now to Osongo. Back to Rivera. Fountain City Athletic put under that press, and Kansas City Legends wins himself another corner kick. Ball played short. The return pass, nothing doing there, and Rubio sends it out of bounds off of the referee. Hopefully she is okay. Osai does well there. Not to put a body on the ball, but to mind games him out of bounds. Rubio trying to flick on, and he does so to Cody Bland. Hands all over Bland. Well done there for number 5. Ball sent out wide. It's a good idea, but just a little too much again. Fannin trying to get the one-time ball to Pasui, but not enough on it. Good ball there from the center back to get it out in between two athletic shirts. Lapata picks it up now in the middle, gets it back to Osongo. Rubio, now Kelvin, back to Osongo. Now Musore, all the way back to Swank. Fountain City moving the ball now. Osai. Musore. Nothing doing here in the middle, trying to get that line-breaking pass. Rubio now. Trying to get it up to Bland, but he's not where he thought he would be. Now here come Legends again with the counter. Rubio with the beautiful tackle. Beautiful tackle there by Alessandro Rubio. Out of bounds with the Legends to Rowan. Cody Bland putting some pressure on. You're going to let him run 10 yards above from where the ball was actually supposed to be at. Fannin now with it. Good feet. Still inbound. Still Fannin. Third shirt having to be the one to make the stop. But good feet there by Fannin. Oh, somebody's getting pulled over in the background. Swank takes his time to pick it up. Gonna look to get that one up. Good ball. 2 shirts in the area. Pasui gets the flick on. Still Pasui with it. Trying to get through 2. Does get through 2, but 7 does well. Pasui now steals it back. Gets it to Fannin. Pasui with the second ball. Referee! I guess he's saying that there is nothing doing with that. A touch takes him a little too far away from his body. I think if Amir wasn't trying to pass that, you got to call that. I think you realistically got to call it anyway. It's contact to his foot in the box when the ball's already off of him. Good flick. A little too much from Cody. But again, that's now two different times today that Fountain City Athletic will feel wrong done by in the final third. First, offsides that she called the wrong person for it. Amir Pasui was the one in the offside position. Cody Bland came from an onside position. Pasui left it for Bland because he knew he was offsides. And Bland put it away. Referee called it offsides anyway. And now with that one, Pasui does well to get the ball between one. Gets the ball off his foot and is taken down. No call. Pasui now not paying attention. Apata was trying to go quick. Fannin and Bland doing well to try to win the ball back. And a unlucky foul there given up by Ocean Comfort. Unnecessary, really. And the time so far that Athletic has been able to set up a press, it's been all right. It's just whenever they're in between, Kansas City Legends have really taken advantage of those moments. 19 on the ball now. Good footwork from him. Gets it back to number 4. Kelvin Osai does well to get it off at 19 there. Cody Bland does well to turn 1. Trying to cut it inside. Takes his touch too hard. And pulls down number 10 there in the process. Two now. Good footwork getting Fannin on the ground. Good work there by Pasui, and he's trying to make it down the sideline. 2 on him, and he's keeping the pressure high, though. Ball goes long from the goalie, straight out of bounds. Good work there from Pasui. He's done well in his debut. Trying to help his team get on the scoreboard. I'm sorry, Comfort. Lopata try to find Bland, but he loses his footing in the run. And Ocean Comfort does well to keep throwing up high in Legends defensive third. Missed touch, and now it's with Fannin in the middle. Fannin. Rubio tries to get it back to Fannin, but good work there. And again, just a misplayed pass, but Good work there from number 10 defensively. Rivera trying to get it over the top. Nothing doing, but it'll be another Fountain City Athletic throw-in. Rivera. Looks to get the throw into Bland. Bland having to work through some tough hands there with the guy on his back. And that was not a very good clearance, but Lapata's touch was not the best either. Comfort reaching there, nothing. And ball played over the top to 19. Musore battling with him on the sideline right now. And he is able to win a throw-in for the Legends. If you're Musore there, you kind of just got to feel that contact and hit the ground. It's going to be called 9 times out of 10. Good work there from Lapata.
Probably closer to 60 because we had a couple of because the tack the pay wasn't happen. So. And then one guy. Yeah.
Dangerous free kick here for Legends. Ball whipped in, dealt well with by Musore. Pasui with the flick on, and Lapata is running through that. Dangerous tackle. Trailing leg finishes high. I'm not sure what the ref is looking at there. Good ball to Osai down the sideline. Gets a good touch into the inside. Fannin overlapping. And out for a corner kick.
Good ball here. That's out. That's on.
Corner kick coming in from Sandro. Good ball. Back post. Cody Bland puts it back in, but no one at that backside. Good touch there around Sandro, but Caleb Fan does well. Not sure Caleb touched the ball there, but refs saw otherwise. And again, with that challenge, Fountain City Athletic fans are going to feel hard done by, as they think that is pretty similar to the challenge that Scott Jarvis was given a red card for 2 weeks ago. Another bad pass in the back after Cody Bland put on some pressure. Fountain City Athletics going to have another throw-in up in a dangerous spot. Got somebody with a different type of jersey on now for Legends in the midfield. Not sure that's allowed. Ocean Comfort does well there, trailing back to win that one. Looking for something now. Gonna send it over the top to Pazui, and he's on side. Pazui and Cody Bland now, 2v1. Pazui looking for Bland. Done well defensively. Out for a throw in. It's out there right now. Need a charge? Don't miss a moment of today's game. Visit the Charger Go-Go station located inside the concession stand. Scan the QR code and rent a portable charger in seconds. Stay powered from your seat while you capture every memory, big play, and celebration with Charger Go-Go. I need to get better at my dyslexia.
No shit.
Is the fourth official a girl?
Yeah, the whole thing.
I was gonna say this is the second time this year that we've had a full female crew refereeing tonight.
They're probably the best 4 female I've seen anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I've worked with a couple of them.
Good ball there from Ricky Lapata. Cody Bland trying to get on the end of it. Gets a touch, gets a shot.
Deflection.
And that takes a deflection out for a corner kick. Well done there from Bland. I was going to say, it doesn't look like that was just a normal shot. Looks like Fountain City Athletic is going to try to get one here in the 42nd minute off this corner kick, pushing numbers forward. Slow energy game so far. Just waiting for that breakthrough moment from either team. Ball whipped in. Back post. All the way through. Just no one's in that box making a run. Well done by Rivera there. Gets it all the way back to Swank. Swank to send it up. Good header defensively, but right to Caleb Fannin. Gets it over to Rubio. Rubio to Comfort. Comfort's touch a little long, but Osai in the middle collects. Does well, Osai there. Gets it to Fannin. Fannin fighting off an arm challenge. Gets it over to Basui. Pasui by himself on the wing, gets it to the byline, tries to get it across. Taken out. And it's going to be out for a throw-in on the opposite side. That's the second time Pasui has taken contact that's made him hit the deck. Both times referee said nothing doing. Good job there by Rivera and Comfort to win the ball. Rivera's going to hit a long one thinking he can catch the keeper off guard. Two now. Thinks he has a touch, but Rivera reads it well. Thought he was number 8, but he's wearing 8 shorts and 2 on his back. That's number 2 there. Coming through the middle now is number 2. Gets it out wide. Great ball. 7 on the wing. Working against Osai. Or Asongo. And Lapata does well to clean up. Just lazy in the middle there from Fountain City Athletic. Seems like everything is just a bit slow today. Ball whipped in. Done well there by Osai. Out for a throw-in now. Throwing in quick. Osai done well again. Tries to carry a bit. Sends it up to Bland. 16 heads well over to his center back counterpart. Now Legends are trying to re-push that attack while they got numbers forward. Musori is out on the right wing right now. He's going to continue to push that. Ball played over the top, looking for number 10. Musori looking to shield that ball. Still number 10 with it in the box. And Osongo has to come across and put that away. Musore's got to make a decision right there. You can't play half and half. Well done there from number 10. Or is that number 3? No, yeah, number 10 from Legends. Another corner kick opportunity. Fountain City Athletic has had a little bit of a challenge with this as we enter the 46th minute. Ball sent in to number 5, and he puts it wide. That just cannot happen. He's running through on goal, has a clear chance by himself. No one looking at him, no one guarding him. Fountain City Athletic very lucky to not be 1-0 down right now. Ball sent over. Rubio looking to flick it on, not able to get there. Rivera gets it up to Bland. Comfort on the second ball. Tries to get over to Pazui, but it looks like, yeah, it'll be a little too much on it. Flicked on. Musori does well. Osai picks it up. Gets it over to Rubio. Rubio between 2. Gets it out wide to Fennon. Fennon's going to hit that left-footed. Shot stopped. Rebound put out for a throw-in. 47th minute here. Not too much time left. They're going to go quick with that. Cody Bland. Back to Rivera. Now Fennon. Bland. Rubio. Still Rubio, and he's going to draw the foul. This is one of the last opportunities here for Fountain City Athletic. It's going to be a free kick and a dangerous opportunity. Alessandro Rubio might want to take this one for himself. It's 2 yards outside of the box. And this will for surely probably be the last opportunity here in the first half for either team. Blandon Rubio. It's going to be Rubio. Oh, and Alessandro Rubio off of the goalpost. And that is the last kick of this first half. Fountain City Athletic, 0. Kansas City Legends, 0. Second half coverage coming your way soon. Thank you guys for tuning in so far. Real quick, wanted to give a shout out to our sponsors: Charger Go Go KC, Compies Speakeasy Go, Powerhouse Nutrition, CSD Credit Union, Veramore Bank, Verts Neighborhood Dispensary. Thank you guys for being able to make this season possible this year. Thank you to Nacho Potato LLC for hooking it up in the concessions tonight. Really good nachos. Got the white cheese sauce, sausage and beef. Pretty good. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back underway here for our second half. Fountain City Athletic and Kansas City Legends, both teams looking to break the deadlock. A little recap of our first half so far. I would say both teams have had very good chances. Honestly, Kansas City Legends have had the better of both chances other than Cody Bland's offside goal, which, in my opinion, Cody Bland was onside. It was Amir Pasui was offsides, but he had let the ball go. Referee, I believe, called it on Amir, even though he wasn't the one that touched the ball. But Kansas City Legends had a really good opportunity of their own off of a corner kick late there in the second half. Just misplaced to the just barely wide left. Not much Swank could have done with it if it was put on frame. And it just had to do with runners that weren't picked up coming into the box. But we sit here, 47th minute as we enter 0-0. Pasui. Dealt with well there by number 78. Lapata now to throw it. Over the top to Bland. Well defended there by Kansas City Legends, and goalkeeper picks it up, saving it from a corner kick. Going out wide now. Six does well. Gets it out of the pressure. Trying to go over the top now to number 7, but just a little too far in front, and Swank is going to do well to collect that ball. Take his time a little bit. Dribble it up. He's going to pick up the ball now. Sent up high. 3 shirts over there. You guys got to talk. 3 people over there, and not a single one of them were able to bring it down. That's unfortunate. Kansas City Legends now looking to make the most of that, but Alessandro Rubio trying to take that one away in the backfield. Still Rubio blocking. It's going to be out for a throw in. Looks like it was off the hand of Rubio, but it looked like it was to block his face. Good throw there. Osai does well in the middle, though. Osai again. Good ball over to Lapata. Lapata's going to look for Pasui, and he just gets tripped up a little too much on that ball, too, from Lapata. Rubio chasing now again. Giving time for Fountain City Athletic to step up. Rivera and Rubio trying to win the ball. It's Comfort now with it. Comfort wins Fountain City Athletic throw-in. Press done well there. Thrown into Cody Bland on the byline. Puts it in the middle. No one there. Ball sent up now. Osanga does well. Second ball, Pazui. What are you really expecting to do? He couldn't jump. He tried to. Got pushed down from behind. No call. It's bigger versus littler, though. Kind of expect that in the end. Kelvin Osai doing well with the pressure there. Ocean Comfort over there to help. Gets the ball up the wing, but just too far up the line. Not able to keep it in there was 19. Apata tries to get it over to Osongo, and now it's Legends who put on the good press to force a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in for Fountain City Athletic. Too easy there to be pushed off the ball, and you guys are around the same size. Oh, it looks like he kind of pulled up there on his knee. Alessandro Rubio pushed from behind. It didn't look like he wanted to run that far forward. Wins the free kick now for Fountain City Athletic. Nico Rivera is going to be the one to take this free kick. looking to get it to Rubio, not able to do so. Ocean's touch in the middle. Still Ocean in the middle. Gets it now to Rivera. Osai. Back to where it just came from. Osai does well to turn it around, though. Get it to Musore. Got to push on the switch. Musore. Fannin. Still Fannin. Tries to get it over to Lapata, but out of bounds. Throw in now. Lapata's going to get it quickly to Fannin. Fannin trying to split two. Taken down, but they're going to call the foul on Fannin there. Not sure about that one. That was an illegal throw-in, it looked like, but Osai well there in the middle. No foul there. Now out wide to 7. 7 working on Musore. Tries to get across the byline, and Musore or Songo there are the one to clear that out. Corner kick now for Kansas City Legends. They've had some dangerous opportunities on these so far in the first half. First of the second half for them. Again, another good ball whipped into an unmarked man standing on the back post, just unable to get the finish. I know both teams are not looking to come out of this game 0-0. Both teams fighting for that goal, fighting for that break in the deadlock. Swank up to Rivera. Good ball there. Back to Asongo's. Pressure on. Gets it to Rubio. Rubio with a good turn. Still Rubio running through the middle. Rubio gets it out wide to Pasui. Pasui. Down the wing. Good tackle there. Way to make a move there from Pasui, though, to win the throw-in. Had to get that tackle perfectly. Otherwise, it would have resulted in a penalty kick. Let's see how aggressive Fountain City Athletic is on this. Been pretty lackluster, in my opinion, this season on set pieces. Ball sent in low to Rubio. Miss hit. Good ball there by Fannin. And 2 subs to be made here by Kansas City Legends. We have a guy just wearing a white t-shirt about to come in. Coming out is number 7. And I can't see the second number. I cannot tell you who's entering the game either. Looks like number 8, but I thought they already had a number 8 on the field. Or no, they had somebody wearing number 8 shorts, but here comes number 8 now. Bland putting some pressure on there. And Fannin wins the ball, gets it to Ocean. Ocean looking for Fannin there in the middle, but nothing doing. Masori is going to collect here. I believe one of the guys that just came in, yes, number 8 here on the left wing, Darian Gates, recently committed to Chicago State. Really good look for Kansas City soccer in the area. Congrats to him. Good ball, Pazui now. Oh, and a great move there from Pazui, and that's going to end in a booking there from number 4. Pazui's been running rampant down that right-hand side today. Well done from him to pick up the foul. Puts a free kick in a dangerous spot again, just 2 yards outside of the box. And it looks like a sub is to be made. Number 4, who just picked up the yellow card, is going to make his way out. And it is number 4 making his way out of the game. Apologize if you haven't been seeing the game. Not sure what happened there. Fountain City Athletic did not score a goal. I'm sorry for that popping up. Hopefully right here, though, Alessandro Rubio is able to put one away. Rubio sends one in. Good header there by Fannin, just over the top. Legends are going to play the quick kick. Puts them under pressure. And now Nico Rivera here in the middle, trying to get it to Fannin. Fannin's going to take a shot, and he's going to be taken out. It's going to be a... Is that in the box? I believe they're calling it a goal kick. Nothing doing on that one. I thought she was pointing to the spot, but she was pointing for a goal kick. I didn't believe it was a foul. I just saw the ball go to the side, and when I looked back, he was on the ground. I saw her pointing at the ground. Goal kick in the end for KC Legends. They're trying to go deep here. Musori does well to get it to Osongo. Osongo does well to get it up the field. Cody Bland on the flick on Pazui's trying to get there. Unable to get their first goalkeeper off his line and ready. It's going to be a throw-in now for Fountain City Athletic. Gets it to Kelvin Osai quickly. Osai going to whip one in. Decent ball. No one ready for it. And a deep ball sent down the sideline. Songo ushering it out. 19 running on the end of that to put some pressure, but in the end, out of bounds for a Fountain City Athletic throw-in. Good throw there. Rubio gets it over to Comfort. Fannin with the nutmeg on that one. Looks like it went off of Rubio's face right there. And unable to save it was Ricky Lapata, unfortunately. Quick throw taken from, I guess the ref is going to let that be thrown. Good body there from Ricky Lapata coming behind. And again, good effort there from Darian Gates to win it back. I thought the rule was you can't throw it from too far behind either if it gives you an advantage, but oh well. Caleb Fannin now pushing. It's a 3v2. Fountain City Athletic has numbers. Gets it over well to Rubio. Can Rubio get there? Unable to do so. Just too much on it. 3v2 wasted there from Fountain City Athletic, unfortunately. $19 does well there. Tries to get it to 17, but Kelvin Osai in the middle able to pick it up. Trying to find the pass. Kelvin Osai stops it in the middle, and number 17 is going to take him down. Again, I don't understand why he's allowed to come into the game with incorrect uniform, but a misplayed pass by Osongo in the middle, and Caleb Fannin's going to have to foul. To take the kick. Just gets it over to his wingback on the right side. Up the sideline now. Legends trying to play it into the box. Osongo's going to have to be... Good work there by Osongo. But number 10 has done a good job of fighting for those ones on the end. putting center backs for Fountain City Athletic under some dangerous pressure. Musore to Bazui. To Fannin, back to Bazui. Bazui now taking it down the line, back to Fannin. Fannin trying to take a touch, and I guess advantage is going to be played, but not sure what the call is, if there's going to be a foul on the sideline or if that's going to be out of bounds. There's 2 foul instances, but I guess she's going to give the throw in. Throw him back to Lapata. All the way back to Musore. Musore now. Fannin gets to get over to Lapata with the back heel. Lapata's got some space on the wing. Early ball to Cody Bland. Caleb Fannin falls to him! And a great save. I don't think anybody was expecting that to fall to him. Cody Bland does well. Caleb Fannin is unable to put it away. Gotta score those opportunities. Those are the ones that you can't be wasting, especially here in the 60th minute. Only 29 minutes to be played now here. Good ball whipped into the back post. Cody Bland. And Cody Bland gets his second of the season. 1-0 Fountain City Athletic. The breakthrough comes here off of that corner kick. Beautiful ball whipped into Cody Bland, who rises up for the challenge on the back. 1-0 Fountain City Athletic. Quick scoreboard again. The other one. No. 1-0 Fountain City Athletic. Cody Bland gets his second goal of the season. Again, what a ball whipped in, and it was just deserved goal after that miss and save from Caleb Fannin. If that one wasn't going in, the next one had to, and Fountain City takes advantage. Cody Bland thinks that he should have had the second one in the game, but take what you can get. Goal number 14, Cody Bland. Ocean putting on the pressure with Pazui, but he gets it over. 14 now on the ball. Trying to get it down the line to number 8, and Patrick Musori does well to usher it out of bounds. A little too much on that one. Screen record the goal and send it to me. Swank to take the goal kick, sends it up the line. Nico Rivera with a good touch, trying to get it to Cody Bland, not able to do so. Legends now in the middle with number 6. Good tackle there by Kelvin Osai. And Rubio coming from behind. A little high arm there. Good ball over the top over Nico Rivera, down to 17 on the wing. 17 working on John Osongo. And Nico Rivera does well. Swank does even better to keep that one in. Well defended there by Fountain City Athletic. A little too much in the midfield. Looks like number 11, I think that's Dom Alvarado, has came into the game now for Kansas City Legends as well. And the rain is starting to fall. Was not expecting it. Only going to rain a little bit here, just a small spring shower. So I think it's already done. Just a little sprinkle. Not going to hurt anybody. Pazui doing well to challenge on the ball right there. And a bad pass puts Fountain City Athletic on the counter. Kelvin Osai trying to get it over into Rubio's spot. Not able to do so. Ocean Comfort defending. Does well there to win the ball. Being held back. And wins the foul. Well done there by Ocean Comfort defensively. And yeah, I believe the rain has already stopped. Looks like we're just getting the tail end of what's north of us. Nothing major coming our way. Luckily, we've been praying and hoping for a game this season at home without rain falling onto us. Kelvin Osai does well to avoid a 2v1. Rubio whipping the ball in. Cody Bland! And Cody Bland makes it 2-0! He's feeling himself right now. Third goal of the season. What a ball by Alessandro Rubio. And Cody Bland makes it 2-0. Goal number 14, his second of the day, Cody Bland. 2-0 now here for Fountain City Athletic. 67th minute here. Looks like coming into the game is Daniel Varela and making his debut for the squad, Miguel Carrasquinho. Ocean Comfort and Cody Bland making way. Cody Bland with the brace on the day. What a game from him. And a foul called there in the middle.
Oh, the iPad's a better dad.
Is it not plugged in?
I barely got the second one. I barely got the second one.
What do you mean?
Like it, like kind of.
Oh.
I was taking the last one, but I still got it.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, into the game is number 79, Miguel Carrasquinho. He's coming on for number 14, Cody Bland. And another foul in the middle. Questionable call again. Fountain City Athletic, they just have to hold on to this 2-0 lead and take it home with them. Also into the game is number 21, Daniel Varela, who made way for Ocean Comfort, who had another great game. Got a goal in the last one. Not sure he put anything on the stat sheet today, but definitely gave him some dangerous opportunities. And looks like we are going to head into our second half water break. Second half water break. Fountain City Athletic up 2-0. 21 minutes left to play after this. It's a good opportunity for Fountain City Athletic to kind of talk things over here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, did not realize my mic was muted. Ball out for a throw-in to the Kansas City Legends. Again, Cody Bland, 2 goals tonight, making it 2-0 for Fountain City Athletic, which is where we stand at the moment. Much needed 2 goals for Cody Bland as well. There's a couple that Fountain City Athletic thought they were going to be able to pull. Great saves, misplayed passes. But Cody Bland just doing what Cody Bland does best and getting on the end of it. What a poacher finish on that second one. And a great target forward finish on that first one with the header. Alessandro Rubio picked up his 3rd assist on that corner kick. Fights through the foul. Premature call. I believe that was Alessandro Rubio with both assists. So 4 assists on the season for Alessandro Rubio up to the moment. Kelvin Osai, able to do as well as he could. And now here's Daniel Varela looking over for Nico Rivera. A well-played ball. Miguel Carrasquino is going to pick it up. Lays it off for Rivera well. Nico Rivera in the middle, trying to play it off to the top, and no one's at the top of the box for Fountain City Athletic. Dangerous there in the middle by 17, but it looks like he won himself a throw-in. Looks like a few more changes are going to be made. Indigo Comfort coming in for Amir Pazui. And Alessandro Rubio coming off now for, I believe that is Gibson Hankey over there on the left side. Daniel Varela is going to shift back into the middle. Or no, Indigo Comfort's going to come now to the middle, and Daniel's going to shift out to the right. Carrasquino with the beautiful ball to Hankey, perfectly weighted, and Hankey just cannot get on the end of it. Ticking down now here into the 75th minute, a misplayed pass, and Fountain City Athletic is going to look to continue to lay on the pressure here. Lapata, a good throw over the top to Carrasquino! Goal! Miguel Carrasquino in his debut. No more than 5 minutes on the pitch, and he finds himself putting one into the back of the net for Fountain City Athletic. What a finish. Goal, Miguel Carrasquino. Damn, that was a good finish, man. First debut for Miguel Carrasquino. Drove up here 4 hours from Oklahoma today. Able to put one away. Miguel Carrasquino again with a beautiful touch and tries to find that ball to Caleb Finn. And Miguel Carrasquino, though, wins it in the back. And Carrasquino looking for his brace. Unable to finish. Still Carrasquino. And a goalie does well again. Miguel Carrasquino is feeling himself now after that first one. Immediately came on and made impact after impact. What a second half, especially these last 10, 20 minutes from Fountain City Athletic. A good ball whipped in, but well defended. Kelvin Osai gonna hit off the head of Carrasquino. And cleared up. Ricky Lapata does well, gets it all the way back to Robbie Swank, and Fountain City Athletic is gonna look to reset. I got it. Robbie Swank playing around with it in the back, waiting for somebody to come pressure him. A nice ball sent up. Out of bounds, and Fountain City Athletic is going to win themselves another throw-in. Musori. Musori gets it up, looking for Daniel Varela. Varela able to keep it in at first, but that touch just takes it too far. Coming on the field is Alex Drambor, assistant coach / goalkeeper, coming on for his debut. Let me make sure I get you guys updated on all of these substitutions that has happened so far. Oops, did it again. Here's a confirmation for Alessandro Rubio making way for Gibson Henke. As well as Indigo Comfort coming on for Amir Pazui. Let's talk about the debuts tonight from Fountain City Athletic. Amir Pazui came on for his debut, started the game very well, made some very dangerous chances for Fountain City Athletic, put us in a very good spot multiple occasions. And then Miguel Carrasquino coming off the bench, his first few minutes on the field, first couple touches ends in a goal. Now 98 Drambor is coming in for the youngin, Robbie. Looks like 2 substitutions could still be made here by Fountain City Athletic. Throw in now for Rivera. Good throw in from Rivera. No one's chasing after it though, and it's going to go all the way out for a goal kick. Caleb Fannin does well. Gibson Henke gets it to Fannin. Tries to get it back to Henke, and well defended there. Now Legends are looking to counter. It's a 3v3. Darian Gates with the long run. Patrick Musori does well though. Dom Alvarado still on top of the box. Darian Gates now takes a shot. And it's going to be 3-1 Kansas City Legends. Darian Gates makes it 3-1. Good finish there. But poorly defended there from Fountain City Athletic. It's got to do better. I believe the substitution for Drambor and Swank was due to a little knock that Robbie has been nursing throughout this game. 9 minutes to hold on here still. It's only a 2-point game. Fountain City still have a lot to work to do to finish this one out on top. Rivera's taking his time. Goal, KC Legends, number 8, Darian Gates. Good throw in there, over the top to Gibson Henke, 51. He's going to get it into Varela. Varela's not able to do anything with it on the end of that. looks like that's Henke over there on the left again. He's putting in some good work so far in the short moments he's been on the field. All ball there right there from Caleb Fannin. Another great tackle by him. Nico Rivera looking to put in a dangerous ball. Nothing doing, though. Indigo Comfort putting on the pressure. Now here come Legends the other way. Daniel Varela does good to slow him up for the moment. But the switch is on. And now Fountain City Athletic needs to get back. Casey Legends pushing with numbers. Ball in the box. Number 12 here. Wide open header. Nothing doing there in the end. Seven-ish more minutes for Fountain City Athletic to hold on here. Good ball there from Drambor into Varela. Still Varela trying to fight for it. And it's Varela that ends up winning the throw-in. Good throw-in there by Lapata. Carrasquino's chasing. Calling for a handball. Nothing doing from the referees. Now, again, Fountain City Athletic got to focus more on the defense side of things here as we look to close the game out. Ball sent up. Dom Alvarado flicks on, but no one with him. Musore just going to look to get that back up the field. Indigo Comfort picks it up off the clearance, gets it over to Carrasquino. Now Henke with it. Back to Carrasquino. Back wide to Henke now. Henke's going to have it in the corner. And he's just playing it with Carrasquino now. Good possession here from Fountain City Athletic. Caleb Fannin. Wide again to Henke. And back with Fannin. Carrasquino to Comfort. Comfort one more time to Carrasquino. Unable to get it all the way to him. Good idea. Good little spell of possession there from Fountain City Athletic. Here comes Nico Rivera from the opposite side of the field. Putting in that work. Winning a corner kick for Fountain City Athletic. Fountain City Athletic is going to look to take their time with this here. It's Daniel Varela that's going to send it in. Good ball whipped in. Musore sends it straight back up. Caleb Fannin trying to win that. Darian Gates jumping over him. Caleb Fannin picks the ball up around the 30-yard line. Varela sending it through to Comfort. Comfort's not going to be able to get onto the end of that one. Less than 5 minutes in regular time here for Fountain City Athletic. 3-1 is your score line. Ball sent all the way up the field. Throw taken quick. Varela putting pressure on 5 here. Good from Varela to force him back. And Carrasquino trying to win the ball in the middle. Comfort helping. Good 1-2 there. Coming Osai trying to come through the middle. It's called for the foul. Second ball on the field. Free kick here for Legends in the 87th minute. Ball whipped into the back. Cleared out by Musore. Looking to try to keep that in, but that's going to go out for Kansas City Legends throw-in. Battle for Kansas City here tonight. Fountain City Athletic, this is a second team. There's 4 teams in the Midwest South this year from Kansas City, Kansas, or Missouri. Kansas City Legends, Chivas Kansas, Rao Goku Academy, and Daniel Varela's on. And us, both teams this year lost by 1 to Daniel Varela. Ooh, just wide. Good shot from him, though. Take what they'll give you, man. But like I was saying, Chivas Kansas so far on top of all three Kansas City teams, basically crowning themselves the kings of Kansas City as thus far in this Midwest South season. Good tackle there in the middle. Caleb Fannin able to pick it up for Fountain City Athletic, though. Caleb Fannin. And Caleb Fannin makes it 4-1 very easily. Looked super easy there by Caleb Fannin as he just dribbled through the middle and took one on net. Goal, Caleb Fannin! Fountain City Athletic looking to take this one home. They wanted that 3 points. They wanted that 3-goal win, and they needed another goal to do so. Well done here by the boys here in the second half. 5 second-half goals from both of these teams here as well. Caleb Fannin just takes the ball 20 yards by himself and puts it away. Two minutes left here in the regular time. Musori does well not to let him turn. Forces it out for a throw in though. Well done by Varela and Lopata to get it out of there. 14 picks it back up in the middle. Finds the ball. No one covering that for Fountain City Athletic, but too much on it as we enter the 90th minute. Caleb Fannin's first goal on the year. Completely forgot. I apologize to Miguel after the fact, but I completely forgot to write his name down when he scored the goal for the overlay. Looks like we're taking our time here with this throw-in. No need to rush anything. Entering the stoppage time here now. Foul there in the middle. It just looks like frustration is setting in from Kansas City Legends. Osai, man on his back. Tries to turn him, but can't do so. Patrick Musori with a big clearance just to get it up. And Fountain City Athletic is going to sit behind the ball here now as we're into stoppage time. Kelvin Osai again in the middle, unable to turn it, but just the amount of times he's able to win that ball is very crucial to Fountain City Athletics' success. Osongo defending well, all ball there. Tries to get it up the sideline. It's going to go out for another throw in, and we're going to tick here down now, 92nd minute. About a minute left. Should be around. Oh, well. Caleb Fannin now. Fountain City Athletic looking to try to get one more, but too much on it. Just looking for the clock to tick to 0 now. Well won there by Daniel Varela. Out now to Caleb Fannin. Are we going to push for a 5th? Good tackle there. And that it will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Fountain City Athletic win 4-1. Final score, Kansas City Legends 1. Your Fountain City Athletic 4. Here, click on that one. Just keep clicking. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. 4-1 is your final score here tonight. Fountain City Athletic take home the Kansas City Derby match. This is Landon Hinkle. Joined by me was Miles Hinkle. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight on the Fountain City Athletic channel.